vlogging. Don't talk. I'm vlogging right now. Shush. I'm so tired. It's Monday. I had a busy day at work. And I really don't feel like writing or outlining. But I have to, or I'm never gonna be a writer. Anyways, so I just recently became a writer who uses an outline. I used to just have an idea, have a little bit planned out, and just write. And that worked fine until I got about midway into the story, and then I would just get stuck or like lose my momentum, and then not really know how to proceed forward. Or sometimes it would be like I knew what I wanted for the ending, but I didn't know how to get there. It became a chore to write instead of enjoying it, and so then I started to adopt outlining. Use Excel to outline. Every writer is different in how they choose to outline. What I like to do is I like having the chapter header at the top, and then I have a list of the characters going down. And at the bottom I have a thing that says order of events. And so what I typically do is first I start with the order of events, and I kind of go number the scenes that I want for that chapter, like 1, 2, 3. And when I'm writing that chapter, I use the order of events as kind of a checklist, because I work very well with lists. So when I finish writing that scene, I check it off, and then I just feel good about myself because I accomplished something on my list. So that helps me with that. And then in the characters, in every one of their tabs, I kind of just write what that certain character is doing in the chapter, what they might be thinking about things, even if they're not like the protagonist. Like for this story, Annie is the protagonist, and it's going to be her point of view throughout, but I still go through and, for instance, there's a character named Vivian, and I'll go in and write everything that Vivian is thinking or doing in that chapter. Sometimes even when that person isn't even really featured in the chapter, I will still sometimes write what they might be doing, just because it just helps me see the whole picture. Having this outline helps me get to the end of the book rather than start the book and get to the middle and then just stop like it was when it's called being a pantser, apparently, when you don't outline. Some writers stick to their outline and they don't make any changes, and they're very strict. Mine's more fluid, where I can go as I'm writing. If an idea kind of pops in that I think might work, I don't hesitate to add it in. Or if it's sometimes like full characters just like pop in. One of my favorite characters in my other project, he was a very minor character in the first draft of that book, and now he's become quite a main character, and he's one of my favorite characters. And I did never planned him at all. He just kind of like popped in and was like, you need to write about me, and so I did. So I'm kind of like maybe a cross between an outliner and a pantser. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the outline. So I finished outlining 3 chapters. Generally, the books that I've been writing for Annie's series have been around 12, so I have 9 more left to plan out. So hopefully I'll be done outlining by the end of this week, if I do 3 a day. And so now I'm gonna reward myself with a cupcake. I'm so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. So, fun fact about me, I don't really like cooking at all. I like eating, but I'm kind of more of a eat and go kind of person, so I like quick and easy. And so more times than I'd like to admit, I will just eat cheese toast. I'm not allowed to buy crackers because my boyfriend says that I would just eat them as a meal, and he's not wrong, anyway, but tonight I'm starting supper. It's pasta because that's easy for me. Does anyone else hate how long it takes for water to boil? I guess it's taking forever. That's one thing I don't like about cooking, is the waiting, and you can't really like do anything else really. Like I can't go right, or I would just forget that I have to cook. I was instructed to put a lot of pasta in, so here it goes.
you know what that means? I outlined 3 chapters tonight like I planned, and I worked on a cover letter for a job I'm applying for. I cleaned the kitchen up after supper, and so now I get to reward myself with some tea and pie. Hey Dexter. How are you? How are you? Come here then. So I didn't do any writing today because I had Zumba. First I got to my mom's house and Snooki was cuddling with me, and then I had a little bit of a nap. Then I went to Zumba class, and now afterwards I ate supper, and now I'm just finished doing my laundry because I took my laundry to my mom's, and now I'm home and I really don't feel like doing any writing. Bad. So I don't get any pie or cupcakes because I didn't write today. Outlining 3 chapters today, unlike yesterday, so I get to reward myself with some tea and some pie. I really love tea. I usually drink it while I'm writing, but since I was rewarding myself with pie today, I decided to save it for when I was eating my pie. Oh, I stapled my thumb today on accident. I was trying to fix the jammed stapler at work, and it went right into my finger and I had to tug it out. It actually really hurt. That's all that really happened today of note. Anyways, this is the end of episode 3 of this vlogging series. If you like this, please like, subscribe, comment. See you next time.